Welcome back to The Hub today. A new exhibit honoring the 250th anniversary of our country is now on display at the Massachusetts Historical Society, and you're invited. Kanasorn Wangshi Shanalai, he is the chief historian, and you're going to tell us exactly what we need to know about this new exhibit.
Well, most importantly, it is free and open to the public.
Sold.
It's there through the end of this calendar year, and it tells a story of the birth of the American Republic. Mm-hmm. We have wonderful objects on display, several copies of rare copies of the Declaration of Independence, as well as the letters and stories and accounts of people who helped to craft it. So it's an inspirational exhibit, and we invite folks to come join us and take a look.
I see the pin that you're wearing.
I do.
It's the name of the exhibit, 1776,
That's
Declaration
right.
of Independence.
Declaring Independence. That's right.
Which is very important. But you mentioned the documents being rare.
Yes.
Why is it so important for people to go and experience that in person?
Well, what you're going to experience, what people should experience when they come and visit this, is that it's not a traditional history exhibit. Mm-hmm. This is an experience with a living, breathing document. Those documents are important. The letters that people wrote about. John Adams is a great architect of the Declaration of Independence, and we have his papers at the Historical Society. But these documents should remind people that they rewrite and give new birth to the Declaration every single generation, every single day. And so it's an inspirational document, but it's also an aspirational one, because there are people, of course, through time who have said that it does not fulfill its promise. And so we tell that story as well.
Which is beautiful, because a lot of times they say in order to avoid repeating history, you have to know where you came from. And that's exactly what that document does, in a sense. And you mentioned, going back to the fact that it's so rare, how do you guys acquire something so rare so that the audience can be able to see it and experience it?
Well, people who are historically minded collect these items to give them to us for historical. Actually, one of the items we have on display is the first authorized printing of the Declaration of Independence in Massachusetts. And this was sent to every single town in Massachusetts to have it read after church services. And after that, it was supposed to be lodged in the town's archive for safekeeping. So these are historically minded individuals from 250 years ago as well.
And so I think the beauty of all of this is that you don't have to necessarily be a historical buff to go and enjoy this. It sounds like everyone should try to make a point to just try to see it.
Right. This is your historical society. This is a place for all people to come and experience these documents and relive this history, but also to realize that the people who created these documents are people like them. They're humans like them. They don't have a blueprint of what's going to come next. They're doing the best they can, and that should give us some comfort and inspiration in our own time.
Well, like you said off the top, it's free, but where should people go to find out more?
Check out masshist.org, www.masshist.org, to learn more about the exhibit and other wonderful items and programs coming up from the Mass Historical Society.
Well, they don't call you chief historian for a reason. Thanks for sharing the insight.
Thanks for having us.